There are more than 70 million feral cats in the United States alone, and it's estimated that there could be over 400 million stray and feral cats worldwide. As such, it's certainly not rare for you to run into a stray or feral cat at one point in your life. Hey guys, my name is Isabel, I'm from Excited Cats, and in today's video we're going to discuss the difference between stray cats and feral cats, what to do when you come across one, and how you can best help them. If you're new here, welcome. We're so excited to have you here. If you're a cat owner and you love cats, hit that subscribe button and join our completely free community of cat resources written and reviewed by veterinarians from all around the world. The Excited Cats community is made up of hundreds of thousands of cat owners and lovers just like you who are striving to become the best cat owner they can be, and we're here to help. So subscribe, turn on the notifications, and we'll see you every Monday with fresh new cat care content. The term feral cat is often thrown around without a fundamental understanding of what feral means. Usually when someone is referring to a feral cat, they're actually referring to a stray cat. However, these terms have different meanings, and it's essential to keep them separate so we can better understand what to do in a situation with either one. So what is a feral cat and what to do when finding a feral cat or kitten? A feral cat has not been socialized with humans. Feral cats have adapted to living outside alone and prefer this to a cozy indoor life. Kittens born from a feral mama cat can be socialized and domesticated if they get frequent and proper interaction with humans from early ages, ideally before 3 months of age. After around 4 months, feral cats get harder to domesticate appropriately. Therefore, most wildlife authorities prefer the Trap-Neuter-Release Method when dealing with feral cats. When using the Trap-Neuter-Release or TNR method, the cat is released back into their community once they've healed from their sterilization surgery. This prevents them from reproducing and increasing the number of feral cats in the area, but doesn't remove them from the life they prefer, know, and love. Depending on the number of kittens in a litter, feral unspayed female cats can have anywhere from 100 to 200 kittens in her lifetime. It's crazy to think that one feral unspayed female cat can produce a litter of up to 200 kittens, who maybe half of them would also be female and go through the same process. It's a vicious cycle and it can create a lot of problems. Not only do these feral cat communities not have access to safety or healthcare, but they also heavily impact wildlife. That is why TNR programs are so important. Shelters and organizations that run these programs always need volunteers, vets, and donations to keep these programs up and running. So be sure to Google and see if there are any TNR programs and projects close to you that you could maybe help out with. Wildlife authorities may intervene and take extremely young kittens from feral mothers to socialize them and adopt them into homes where they can safely live indoors. If you come across a feral cat that looks injured, sick, or very thin, you'll need to be extra cautious. An injured animal will be warier and possibly more aggressive than normal. It could already be scared and feel extremely threatened because it can't protect itself properly. In these cases, it's best to call your local humane society or ASPCA to assist. If you come across a feral cat that doesn't look visibly ill or injured and they clearly don't like being approached, it's actually recommended not to interfere other than informing a local TNR program about the cat or the colony of cats that you stumbled upon. If you come across a cat that looks a bit dirty and neglected, but they're friendly and they approach you, this cat might actually not be feral. Some domestic pet cats get lost or run away or get surrendered by their spineless owners, and these cats live a very hard life on the streets. Then it would be considered a stray cat. So what is a stray cat and what can you do when you find one? Stray cats have been socialized to live with humans comfortably at some point in their lives, but have adapted to living in the wild following a displacement of some kind. If you come across a stray cat, approach them very slowly, get nice and low, maybe offering a little bit of food or a treat. Let them come to you. Don't force anything from your side, and see if they maybe want to be befriended. The next step would be to check the cat for any collars, tags, or identification of some sort. If you can't see any identification on the cat and it looks like the cat likes you and maybe wants to follow you home, get a cat carrier, put the cat in there and take them to a vet for a general health checkup and to scan for a microchip. If they have a microchip, it's possible that the previous owners can be found. However, it's not guaranteed, as many people move or change their numbers and forget to update their details on the microchip. So remember to update your microchips if you change your address or your phone number. A microchip only works if the details on there is correct and updated. If the cat isn't chipped and the owners just simply can't be found, you have 3 options. Number 1, if your budget, lifestyle, and preferences allow it, open your heart and open your home to a loving kitty in need of care and companionship. I can attest, being a cat owner is the best. Number 2, you can take them to a no-kill shelter that has a rehoming program and space. Many shelters are overcrowded, so be sure to check a couple of different ones in your area. Number 3, you can ask your own network, friends, and family if someone is interested in taking care of the cat. You can also check out online cat adoption forums, missing cat notices, or Facebook groups for some guidance on finding the previous owners or finding them a new home. As stray cats continue to live outdoors for a long period of time, they are at risk of actually becoming feral because their positive association and socialization with humans start to dwindle. Some stray cats can be reacclimated to indoor life. At first, it's normal for them to be weary and fearful of humans as they've spent a long time without any human interaction. But their primary socialization might kick in once they realize that they are in a safe space and there's no threat or danger. In summary, here are 4 steps to take if you find a stray cat. Number 1, ask yourself, can you approach them safely? You're going to need more information about this cat, which you might be able to get if you can get up close. But if the cat seems aggressive, then it's probably best just to walk away or call your local ASPCA. Number 2, attempt to identify the cat. If you can get close to the cat, your first goal is to identify it. Look for a collar that might identify the cat and could even provide a phone number. On long-haired cats, the collar could be buried under a lot of hair. If you can't find a collar, you should consider taking the cat to a vet to check for a microchip. Don't just assume that the cat is feral or stray. It might be someone's pet that simply got lost. Number 3, try to find the owners. Should you be able to identify the cat, it shouldn't be too difficult to return them to the rightful owners. But if identification wasn't possible, then you'll need to look for the owner through other methods. Ask around the neighborhood and see if anyone is missing a cat or knows of another neighbor who might be. If you haven't done so yet, take the cat to a vet and check for a microchip. You can even put up signs in the area signifying that you have found a lost cat. Social media can also be a huge help in finding a missing cat's owner. Number 4, care for the cat in the meantime. While you're attempting to find the owners or a potential new home, make sure to provide adequate care for the cat as if it was your own pet. You can offer food, water, and a warm place to sleep. Make sure you don't get too attached at this point, as the cat could go to their home or a new home at any point. Thousands of cats get lost or run away or get abandoned by their families, and some cats are born feral. Any cat that you find outdoors could be either one, and if you would like to adopt it, there's no reason you can't. With that said, don't force a stray or feral cat to stay with you if it clearly doesn't want to. If both you and the cat seem comfortable with the situation, then adoption is worth consideration. Have you ever adopted a stray or feral cat? Or maybe you've helped a lost cat find its home. We'd love to hear your stories, so please drop them in the comments below. If you have any specific questions about stray or feral cats, You can also drop them in the comments and me or one of our vets will get back to you. Remember to subscribe, turn on the notifications, and share this with your fellow cat lovers. Who knows, you could help save a cat's life. Thank you for watching and see you next time.